back to my channel. So I'm on my bed today because I'm trying to find like the right spot to film while I'm doing it on my phone, because it just doesn't look right everywhere. So I'm trying to like play around with my apartment and my room and everything and see how everything would look if I was going to be filming in this spot. I wanted to say quickly before we get started, I am a part of a collab channel and we are starting our uploading on Monday, January 16th. So I will leave the collab channel right here on the screen as well as down below in the description box so that you guys can go and follow it and you guys can see when we post and what we post, and if you guys like it, so just go ahead, check that out and subscribe. So we're gonna get into what this video is about. This is a different type of video than what I've ever done for my channel. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call this yet because it's not quite a foundation review, but we'll get into it and I will show you guys. So if you guys have heard me probably in like the past two videos that I already uploaded, I was raving about the me.This Plus. I had never owned it before, I had never gotten it, and when I finally got it, it made my makeup last for like 8 or 9 hours and it looked exactly how it looked when I had first finished applying it. So I was like, you know what, I have this foundation and I don't want to call it a shitty foundation because it really isn't a shitty foundation. The lighter shade that I had I used it on one of my friends and she actually like really enjoyed it, like she really liked it and it looked really good on her. I don't know, but it's the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation. It's oil free, I guess, and I think I just didn't really like it because it was really dry on me and it just dries weird. It's in the color, I got it in the color Almond for myself. I believe this is the darkest shade that they have in the e.l.f. foundations. Don't quote me on that because when I got this, it was a while ago, it was when they had first came out, so I'm pretty sure they might have more shades already, but I'm not completely sure. But the thing about this foundation is that after like an hour or so, it doesn't stay on my face, and once it does oxidize on my face, it looks kind of like grayish. I don't know. Since I've been raving about the me.This Plus, I really have it in my head that it could fix anything, and a lot of people rave about it, say that it could fix any and everything. So today we're going to be testing the me.This Plus on the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation and see if it helps me and see if the Fix Plus can actually fix anything. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to start by priming my actual face with the Hard Candy Cherry Envy primer. I use this all the time. And it was really cheap. It was only like $12 or so. Now this is how I always prime my face. I also am going to spray some of the me.This Plus. I love the way this stuff smells. I have been priming like this a lot before. Like I would prime my face and then spray some like Smashbox primer water or some other whatever type of like spray I had. I would just spray that. Even sometimes the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, I always spray it on before and after I do my makeup just because I always like the finish that it gave. But I've even liked doing it even more now that I got the Fix Plus. So we're gonna see how this foundation holds up on the Fix Plus. It's supposed to be kind of like a full coverage. Not really. It's like supposed to be like a medium coverage. I don't even really like the finish, so we're gonna try to see if the Fix Plus changes the finish. So while that is drying, I'm not even gonna color correct today because I mean no need. I'm gonna spray my blender. God, Snoria, can you do makeup? I'm gonna spray my beauty blender with the Fix Plus. I always do this before I do my foundation. I'm just gonna pump like 2 pumps for now on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna start putting this on my face. Even just smelling this, I'm hating it already. And if you guys can see, it does give me a really weird kind of finish. I'm not going to blame that on the like foundation itself. I'm just going to blame that on the color. I don't really like how this foundation applies at all, but we'll see if the Fix Plus fixes anything. And again, I'm not doing one half with the beauty blender and one half with the brush because it's not like a foundation review. I'm just trying to see how the Fix Plus changes anything. I'm gonna take one more pump on the back of my hand if it will come out. Alright. And I'm gonna start working this into the other side. It's not applying terribly. It's just I don't like how gray it is. I don't really like the color payoff that it's giving. I hope that the lighting is not like too bright in this video because I have lights behind me which might be making it look a little weird, but I mean that's why you play with things and you sometimes things aren't perfect, but you just work with what you got. I gotta work with what I got right now. I wish I had my camera fixed, but I can't afford that right now. And I'm not even gonna bring it down my neck because I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really have to look presentable while I'm at home. Okay, so already from what I can see right now, I'm sure on camera I look really crazy because the e.l.f. is probably giving off like a little grayish kind of thing. That's the only thing I really didn't like about the color of this. It's kind of my color, but it's really kind of gives like a gray undertone like, and I don't really like the ashy look. But as far as it applies, the Fix Plus really did do it some justice. It didn't completely make it perfect, but it definitely helped with the cakiness. I have dry skin and this foundation likes to cling to this part of my face, but I have dry skin and this foundation likes to cling to this part of my face, but right now it's not like you can't really see where it would cling. It normally clings to like the area around my mouth because that's where I have the dry patches of like eczema and stuff, but you can't really see that. And I think that with the Fix Plus, as long as I blend it out, it's going to look fine. I hate how this foundation looks when I'm not using the Fix Plus. So yeah, I'm gonna go over it with one more little coat. So I'm gonna spray my blender a few more times, and I always like to do one more coat of foundation, not even a full like coverage coat, just like one pump on the back of my hand for my entire face. So with this foundation, normally for me it's not very blendable, and I don't know why I just put so much underneath my eyes. I never really put that much underneath my eyes. I don't know why it's normally never super blendable and never really buildable, but right now it's looking a lot better than it normally looks, and it's very blendable. From what I can see right now with this foundation not having anything on it, with it just being how it is, I love how, I still don't like the color. I'm still not a fan of the color, but I really like how it applied. It does look a tiny bit cakey just because I normally, when I try to build it, it does end up looking cakey, but it doesn't look as cakey as it normally looks, and it makes my skin look really dewy, as like, maybe that's the cakey part, but it does make my skin look really dewy. And I have dry skin, and this foundation, like I said before, normally dries my skin out the second that I put it on it. So yeah, I'm really liking how this is looking. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and give you guys some more thoughts on it. So I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup, as you guys can see, but I did not spray it yet, so because I wanted to, you know, spray it on camera so you guys can actually see me using the Fix Plus with it. So as far as this foundation goes, this foundation used to be a foundation that I could not wear out of the house. Like, I did my face with this foundation like once or twice leaving the house, and I was very disappointed. I had to end up taking my makeup off at a local Sephora while I was out shopping and everything. It was just bad, and I used to be like, I'm not buying this foundation. Like, I'm not buying anything else from e.l.f. because their foundation is fucking horrible. But to be completely honest, let this video be an example that with any foundation, you don't have to spend a ton of money on it. This foundation, I think, was like $5 that I have on my face right now. This is what it looks like. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. They might still sell it, but this is what it looks like. It's called e.l.f. Flawless Foundation with SPF 15, and it is oil free. I think that's what the thing is for me, is that it was oil free, and I have very dry skin, so I kind of need the oils. Honestly, using this with the Fix Plus, it works just as well as any of my other foundations. Obviously, like my high-end foundations, I don't have to use a whole bunch of stuff, but the Fix Plus, mainly, that's what this video was about. The Fix Plus really does fix everything. It's pretty dry. Yeah, it's dry now. This part's a little wet because I have a little bit more here, but as you guys can see, the foundation actually looks really good. I really am enjoying this foundation now. I can actually use it all up. That's why I said everybody, whether you like high-end or drugstore makeup, everyone should have the MAC Fix Plus. It's always sold out. Like I said, it's literally always sold out. I got mine on Nordstrom for like $23 and it was free shipping. So like I said, I don't know if I did it in my last video, but I will put the link in this video down below for you guys. You can click that link and it'll take you right to where you can go purchase the MAC Fix Plus. I think everybody should have it. So yeah, I'm really loving this foundation. I know I keep looking at it, but it's a surprise to me, and I really should have included a photo of what it would look like without the Fix Plus. With me just describing it to you guys, you should kind of be able to get the picture of it, kind of, because it's kind of like, it's not like it's a tiny difference, like it's a drastic change. Like it still has kind of like the gray little undertone. Oh, I set the foundation with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the color Classic Tan. This is my actual color for my actual face. And I think this is what helped the color kind of neutralize a little bit more. But as far as the consistency and the way the foundation applies with my beauty blender, I'm not sure about with the brush yet because I don't use brushes as much as I use my beauty blender. But as far as it goes with the beauty blender and the Fix Plus actually made it work for me. In the description box, I will leave the link to where you can buy the Fix Plus. I will also try to find where you can buy the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation. And I will also link the collab channel that I'm a part of down in the description box. I did not start this collab channel. I don't know if you guys got that, but I did not start the collab channel. I'm a part of it. Leave this video a like and a comment and let me know how you felt about the video. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button, which is right here, so you'll be notified whenever I post a video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. You don't gotta worry, just let your head